Hey guys, and welcome back to our Castille playthrough. Today we're in part 4. Yes, part 4, woo! Okay, so, last episode we finished up our war with Portugal and took Porto, Bracana, and Beira. We haven't called them yet, and we also finished off the Reconquista and took Granada. So once again, we're not going to core it just yet because we're waiting for that next admin tech, which is, what, approximately 5 years away, according to the calculations by the game. It probably is going to change because countries nearby are liable to get it before us. It's entirely possible that when England gets it, we'll get a slight buff to the chance. Not chance, I should say, a slight buff to how much it costs. So it won't cost as much for us. But anyway, we'll start yet again. We were trying to repair relations with France in hopes that they would stop considering us a rival and maybe just maybe consider becoming our ally. Yeah, don't see that happening, to be rightly honest, but we're gonna try. We'll take the inflation there and bump it down because holy crap, that's a lot of inflation. What? We really need somebody to deal with inflation. So I'm going to get an inflation guy, so that'll reduce it by a certain amount each year. Question is, yep, okay, it is going down, wonderful. Okay, hold on, things are happening. Royal marriage with Brittany, yeah, sure. Incorporate Navarra, no, we're not going to do any of these. Okay, what else? What else? Right, we were trying to get ourselves a diplomatic advisor. Oh my, it's happened again. I've noticed in my past few gameplays, Hesse is actually getting emperorship, and what it is, right, is there's an event that fires once Burgundy gets pretty much beat to crap. And because let's pull up diplomatic map mode. They have Flanders, Brabant, Holland, and Nevers as their vassals / PUs. And an event will happen where the King of Burgundy will die, just flat out die, and he won't have an heir, and it'll be split, like the lands will be split up between France and the current HRE ruler, which at the moment is Hesse. They may not stay that way, but at this point it's entirely likely that it's going to happen. I mean, I've had it before where Hesse owns all of this land. It is so weird because they are a 2-province minor, and they get voted as the HRE ruler to, keep everything in check. So they cannot do jack to stop everything, and the HRE goes all weird. And annoyingly, it makes our friend in Austria slightly weaker. It's something we can't overly avoid. But, not much we can do. Everybody seems to be a bit defensive because of our AE at the moment. But now that we've got that better relations over time guy, the AE will go down 30% faster, so roughly about 3 each month compared to 2, and not each month, each year. It ticks down very slowly, so you don't want to get too much, otherwise you're not doing yourself any favors. Let's just put it that way. Okay, when can we change our focus? 71. That's a shame, but oh well. Have to deal with that. Torquemada and the conversion of the Moors. After having expelled the Jews on the 3rd of August 1492, yes, we're getting an event. This is commonly happening. You'll get an event for something in like the 1700s at year 14 92 or something crazy date. But anyway, we'll continue reading. The Catholic sovereigns of Spain considered it was time to look after the Moorish populace of Al-Andalus, or Andalusia, the southern part of the peninsula from the old Muslims kingdoms of Valencia and, above all, Granada. With the renewal of the Inquisition led by Thomas de Torquemada, Spain has become a country of religious fanatics, where agricultural work and crafts were considered labours unworthy of Christians. Forced conversions followed, as well as enslavement, torture, and executions. Jesus! Where many people were burned at the stake. In the wake of these persecutions, many thousands left Spain. Okay, so let's look at our choices here. It's probably going to be a pretty shitty choice either way. So we can get a level 1 Inquisitor, Thomas de Torquemada. It'll be 50% cheaper to employ. I'll get a whole bunch of unrest, local tax, and manpower debuffs. Toleration is key. It will lose form design. Yeah, I'm inclined to choose this. Just for the free prestige alone. Not only that, but you know, it helps deal with shit down here. Should probably bump it up to speed 5, so not waiting around quite as long. Okay, what's this? Reduce overextension. Can we actually convert Granada? Damn it, game! This is what I'm talking about. Convert Granada to Catholic. We can't do it! Jesus! And even if we did take an Inquisitor, it'd probably take a good 160 odd months. So, it's not worth it. Go away, stupid missions. I don't know what I'm hoping to get, but the ones we are getting are god awful. Alright, we're at max possible relations with France. They still consider us a rival. Well, that's no good. That is no good. Still, we're gonna keep trying. Oh. Overextension, ouch. Yes, I really wish that overextension would go away. Fortunately, once again, we're... I probably should just core this stuff, but I've waited long enough now, I may as well. I mean, how long are we gonna wait? Gotta wait... to April, 3 years time. Take that, thank you. What can we get over here? Can't get anything, okay. No, we'll leave that for the moment, I guess. Unless I plan to... Actually, that's a good... I'm gonna invest in becoming the papal leader. So I'm gonna do a few things. I'm gonna excommunicate some people. I'm gonna excommunicate Portugal. Because why not? I dislike Portugal. Needing to have no CB is nice. Damn heretics. Right, you're not doing anything useful. Relations with papacy. Relations with Brittany. Ugh. Yep, okay, I'll take that one actually. That one's not that bad. because I am trying to become the papal ruler anyway. So you can see that A is only down to 66. Unfortunately, it's going a lot slower than it normally would because of the overextension. It gives you a diplomatic reputation debuff. It's kind of horrid. Nothing much we can do about that until, well, not 2 years. Yes, they're just sitting there. Probably shouldn't have them just sitting there. Get more? Not really. What is this? Okay, Austria wants our help against Venice, Corfu, and Naxos. Venice is allied to the Papal State. We'd be declaring war on an ally. They're at war with Austria. Okay, and Austria's at war with the Papal State. Ugh. It's like the fact that I have to be at war with my ally. In fact, it's not my ally anymore, but I don't want to piss off Austria. Kind of want to keep them as an ally. I'm not going to do anything this war, rest assured. You know, go deal with your own war. But the hell, Pope, go away. Damn it, Pope. You jerk. Okay, I got an extra cardinal, that's nice. Rightio. Our first advance in units. So every now and then, at rough intervals for the tech, you'll get extra, well, not extra, more powerful units. So you'll have usually only a choice in one, but if you're a European power, it's 3. I think some of the North American nations have 2, but generally speaking, it's 2 to yeah. Anyway, so we've got a choice between all offensive, balanced, and all defensive, pretty much. I'm a good fan of the longbow because I'd like to be offensive, but not like so far gone offensive that I'm screwed in defense. What is this? Castille gains a diplomatic insult. Oh, no, I'm not. Bugger. Lost 33 admin power. That's sets us back a couple of months. Damn you, Aragon! How dare you? Jerk. Christ. I only want to conquer the world, you know? Why won't you let me? Buddy? Buddy? France is at war with Brittany, apparently. Gosh. Won't be long before France turns his eyes on Burgundy. Just about when the exploding happens. Then again, it actually might happen when they go for Liège? Because they are not part of the HRE, are they? No. Oh, this. Oh, hang on. Yep, there we are. Goodbye, Burgundy. You're dead now. I love how Burgundy just willingly signed his own death. Oh, there we are. Hey, exploration. Now we've got to wait for. Now we've got to wait for the Diplo points. See, I didn't need to do jack in that war. Austria's handling himself, I should say. Apparently Florence is part of this war too. Maybe Florence. No, Florence. What's going on? Papal State in Brittany. I don't know what's going on. Florence must be allied to France. That's probably what it is. Unfortunately, we've got another 5 years until we can change our focus, so it's going to be pretty slow going to get out there. We're almost there, folks. Almost there. Or another 2 episodes and we should be well and truly colonizing. Damn paradox, debuffing. Why would you make it harder for Castille and Portugal to colonize? It's not like they take over the world. Oh, that's not good. Okay, got a first colonist. Now we just need another 400 and we should be able to... Oh! What's going on here? Nope, they didn't join us. Good, good. I was worried there for a second. I thought... Is Aragon at war with... Mamluks and Ramazan. Yeah, okay. That was Ramazan. Okay, so now we can actually start coring these, which is nice. So I kind of want to core Porto first, if anything. Would be the most beneficial to core, even though it's insanely expensive. I mean, we've pretty much got a full tech worth of coring costs just sitting right there. And there's 3 provinces, so it can get a bit insane. Quarantine the port. I think beyond this we might take these 2 and then we'll vassalize them and just use them to colonize for us. No. So just to demonstrate how screwed they are, Burgundy is at war with France, Switzerland, Ulm, Verdun, Baden, Palatinate, Frankfurt, Alsace, Utrecht, Wurzburg, Cologne, Oldenburg, Ansbach, Nassau, Lüneburg, Württemberg. God damn it, so many. Aachen, Friesland, the Hansa, Munster, Savoy, Nuremberg Province, and Lorraine. Yeah. All those people. All those people. Bye bye, Burgundy. Pro tip. Don't eat the HRE if you aren't in the HRE. Never ends well. At all. You just end up dying. In a fire. Alrighty, folks, looks like time is up. Okay, well, I didn't get much done this time. We got a colonist, and that's about it. We watched some wars happen, we did jack all of them. So be it. Anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good day.